Welcome to the 186th edition of Make Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I am Tiger Height.
And we have a pay-per-view next week.
Not right
now.
Because
even though it's going on right now, we're not watching it live.
Yes, and that is Peanut Gallery. Now, before we get into some drama, we're going to do something positive, kind of. So, Sting is doing his circuit as with full regalia.
Yep.
Sting, if you're going to do full regalia, shave the beard. Because it...
Is that a real thing or is that fake?
To what I have been seeing, this is real.
That can't be possible.
How can it not be possible? Like, it's actually 100,000% be possible.
It doesn't look real to me.
It doesn't look real. But
no, it doesn't look real in that...
No, I'm aware of what you're saying. It looks AI generated.
No, it also just looks fake because I don't think anyone's beard can grow that much. Are there like any other recent pictures of Sting?
I didn't pull any. Apparently there are floating around, but because of my social media blackout, I couldn't find any. But this was the clearest one.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's real.
Now, I just thought it was funny, and I think it's hilarious that if this is real, and Sting does that still with the beard, it's like, dude, can you wait? Can you wait a year?
It just doesn't look real to me.
Looks weird.
That
okay,
just...
now, in the defense of Sting, he has had the same facial hair for like 30 years. Anything different is gonna look weird.
It just looks fake.
It does look fake.
It's fake.
But it's funny.
This is fake news, bro.
But it's funny. Hey, okay, this is the drama part of the show.
I know, that's true.
Now, I wanted to bring everybody else up because there was quite a bit of dumb drama.
Dumb drama.
And the first one, I'm sure Peanut Gallery has seen this, is the SEScoops thing about the numbers for Max as it relates to Dynamite.
Yeah, no one cares.
People do care. That's the problem.
I know.
So here is the problem with this. Number one, it's a lie. The article did not actually source anything other than we talked to somebody who knows the numbers.
We know a guy who knows a guy.
That means nothing.
Right.
Number two, it doesn't even make sense in the context of anything because how can a company that's getting supposedly 1 million plus viewers on Dynamite, how are they struggling to sell tickets?
Right.
Those two things they are not independently viable.
Right.
They are together. So if AEW was getting 1 million viewers, they would have the places packed.
Right.
Because then there would be enough people for it to be interested.
Right.
But clearly it's a lie.
Yeah.
Number three, this is the first person to come out there. Look at this guy. He looks like if Ambien was a person. Okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, my dude, you need to get laid. And number four, and this is the most important thing, not only did Tony Khan just blatantly say this was a lie, but on the conference call for Dynasty, he even admitted he doesn't even know the numbers.
Right.
How do you fuck that up that bad?
Right.
You are the owner of a company where the dictation of interest in said program on television is by numbers, right? I mean, the social media is one thing, but social media is literally a dead thing.
Right.
Nobody cares. These are the numbers that are important. If I was Tony Khan and Warner Brothers Discovery was keeping these numbers away from me, I would be so pissed off. I would take their asses to court.
Sure.
Now, to what I have actually heard with, some take it with a grain of salt, the actual numbers on Max is between 30 and 50,000.
And that's according to...
That is according to multiple sources.
And were they...
Nothing official. Which is why I say take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Now, if I am going to go based on common sense and deduction from that point, and the numbers there, that seems more accurate.
It might be closer to the real thing. The truth is we just don't know. Like, we just got to take the number of viewers and do a percentage of it, because 80% just sounds like too much, even for non-wrestling cable program.
And like I said, I'm thinking 10 to 15.
Yeah.
That seems more viable, which is around 30 to 50.
Right.
And also, the highest watched thing on Max right now that has been released was a playoffs game for the NBA that got 2.5 million viewers, roughly.
Yeah.
If that was the highest viewed thing, there's no way they would keep these numbers close to the chest if it was doing even remotely this number.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
So, just to nip that in the butt, let's talk about blood. This is how you do it. This is how this is done. Gunther destroyed Jimmy, bled him out, just choked him, and he's just caked in it. This is what this rivalry needed, A, because it was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
And number two, it just made Gunther that much of a better heel. And this is how you do blood right. It's a tool in your toolbox to further further personalize a rivalry.
Yeah.
It's not just, they're fighting, which means blood. No, there are a lot of fights.
Take note, John Moxley.
Right, exactly. This is just done so well. And look at how impactful it was.
Yeah.
The impact, people are still talking about it outside of me. But this is just so great. And I want to put this on the pedestal it deserves because this is how it's done right. Sparingly, in good rivalries where either they deserve the blood or they needed it.
This was one of the needs.
Right. And it worked really well.
Yeah.
People are very happy with this. Speaking of Raw, this John Cena Cody Rhodes promo was so amazing. People are getting tired of the promos. Yes. I get it.
But this is big match John we're talking about here.
Cena is not going to wrestle.
No, he's not going to
wrestle. He's going to do the promos. But this was so awesome. It was so great. I mean, I have watched every single promo since they had this match announced, and this was by far the best one. Like, I gave it 2 thumbs up. Go out of your way and watch, listen, jerk off to it. I have lotion, so don't worry. It's so good. It was awesome. Also, this entire quote is perfect.
Yeah.
Because you know that Tony Khan is not the billionaire. You know who's actually writing the paychecks here. It's Daddy.
Daddy's writing the paychecks.
Awesome. Here's Suit Williams being a retard, but it's Suit Williams, so nobody should be surprised. He's a contributor to F4W.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He has been patented.
If you work for F4W, you're automatically an idiot.
You are actually not a smart person. Your IQ points go down. It's like a prerequisite for working for F4W.
You have to take an IQ test because they don't want to hire anyone who's smarter than Dave Meltzer, and Dave Meltzer ain't that smart. So
Dave Meltzer is a hard R retard.
Wow.
And also, I kind of wanted to show this because it's so stupid.
What is this?
Okay, so they did this backstage thing, right? This is why Devil in the Details is important. This would get any building shut down immediately, and every single one of these medical staff fired immediately.
That's kind of weird.
Okay, the door in the back that swings inward. You see the knuckles. It swings inward. There is a person on it looks like a tattoo table.
It
just
does.
In the way. Fire hazard.
It actually looks like a massage table.
It does. Willow Nightingale is getting a massage because she got hit with a DDT by Jon Moxley.
Oh my God.
Not only that, I don't know where the door is to the second one. And the person who is apparently giving her the massage, instead of, medical staff treating her for a DDT, she's trapped. There's so many fire hazards here. It's so stupid. Devil is in the details, people. Everything is important when it comes to television.
Yeah.
There was a story that I loved listening to. I can't remember who said it, but Mr. McMahon was showing this person how even the placement of water on a table changes the perspective of everything.
Yep.
And this is such a clear and blatant thing of, oh shit, this is a problem.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't. Exactly.
It doesn't look.
When you originally looked at it, you were like, "Why is this drama?"
Right.
But
what is this? What's going on here?
Right.
I don't watch the shows.
Right. But look at all these pieces that even you as a perspective saw. You're like, it doesn't look good for these factors.
No.
And that's not even including the clear fire hazards that are put here. You're trapping the people in the other room. The person who is giving Willow Nightingale the terrible massage, by the way, she's trapped. And like, how are you going to get this table out? It's going to get wedged.
Right.
Fire hazards all the way around. Report them. This is not safe.
No, not safe for work.
Okay. I get that Cora Jade is a public figure. And in a way, if you put your relationship on there, online.
So what we're saying is Cora Jade is now single.
Yes, she is single again. No. Lotion. So people were like really giving her shit about this. And it's like, dude, she can live her life however she wants. I don't give a rat's ass if she runs a train on Twitter. In fact, I'll be the sloppy eighths. But it's such a not thing.
No, it's
not. So stupid that people put so much investment into other people's lives.
Yeah, that's a celebrity culture for you.
God, it's nauseating.
I know. Americans are so obsessed with
it's like, well, Tiger, hi, are you talking about it? Yeah, but I'm talking about it in a context. Context is key here.
Yes.
I'm saying that it's stupid. If she wants to post herself having a les out, sure, go for it. And
I will accidentally watch it for 20 minutes.
Accidentally watch it for 20 minutes. But people put this weird investment into other people's lives because their lives are so miserable. It's like, God, maybe not necessarily leave her alone, but let her do it without judgment. Shit.
Right.
You just want to judge everybody else. Speaking of judgment, I'm going to judge this person.
Who is this?
So this was a fan that was front row in between the entrance and the ring. He posted this before he was there.
I can smell this person.
You can smell this picture.
Yes,
It's not a pleasant smell.
It's not a very pleasant one.
This person wants a job, and instead of, maybe perfecting his portfolio, his art's not really all that good. This is coming from an artist. This is coming from somebody who has been gainfully employed for a very long time. This is not how you do this.
No.
You perfect your portfolio. You craft a great resume.
And did you even look on AEW's website for job postings?
Right. No, what this retard wants is that he wants to draw his stupid subpar comics, and that's his job. That's not how that works.
That's weird.
Exactly. That's not how any of this works. You have to market yourself. And this is desperate.
Yes.
This isn't... If I was an employer and I saw this, I would never hire you. Ever, ever, ever. And this is coming from somebody who is a creative guy. Somebody who likes it when artists put their shit out there because they should. But this ain't it.
No.
All right? This was a terrible thing. I saw him twice on there.
Oh, on the show.
On the show. I did see him twice on the show with his terrible little, please hire me. He did it specifically with Will Ospreay's entrance, by the way. It's just so bad, and I love pointing it out because people are like, you're such a bully. Do you not understand the concept of the show? I'm here to make pro wrestling majestic again. Exactly. And that's not just in ring. That's the fans not being dumb.
Right.
It's the fans making a cool sign that's creative instead of, please, I need a job. I can't get out of my mommy's basement.
He looks like he lives in his mom's basement.
He does look like he lives in his mom's basement. And like you said, you can smell this picture. I can smell this picture. Updated All-In tickets. This is bad. It's coming up really quick.
Yeah.
July's going to be here before.
There are only 18,000. The stadium seats like 40,000 people.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Yeah, that's a problem. Didn't they sell 70 or 80,000 last time? The first year they sold 80,000.
Right.
But then it went down to 44 for the follow-up. And now they're barely scrapping 12. How do you do that? It's almost impressive how within 3 years you kill over half your audience.
Yep.
Over.
Yeah, that's called bad creative doing bad things.
Oh my God. How can you people not see this? Well, I don't care about the numbers. You should.
yeah, this is going to be financial liability of the company.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. If they're not going to make fucking money here, they're not going to make money.
Right.
Period. Well, what about television? WBD has a pull out early clause.
They do.
And they're probably going to use it based on what I've seen. And if the number is correct on Max, 30 to 40, whatever, thousand, they're probably like, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Max is a failure, by the way. It has been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know like one person who has Max.
Yeah.
They comment on here all the time, by the way.
Oh.
He's like, I have Max. I don't even watch AEW on there. Somebody who comments here all the time has Max and doesn't even watch AEW on there. It's awesome. Yeah, this is the last one. And this is WWE related. Okay. So clearly you have never seen a relationship. And you are one of these weirdos that does not think a male and a female can have a platonic, healthy relationship. You know what platonic means?
Yes. It means that they're friends. They love each other as friends.
And also CM Punk is older.
Yeah.
This is so creepy.
And CM Punk is married.
And AJ is a snack. Okay? I mean, she's older, right? She's older than me, and I refuse to pull out. Just straight up.
CM Punk is what we call in the business a mentor.
Right. He
is a locker room leader.
He is helping the younger talent, and he is not fucking them because they happen to be of the opposite sex.
Also, anti-woke wrestling. I mean, woke is dead, so I don't understand any of this.
Let's just be real. We're the real anti-woke wrestling. We just don't have to say it.
That's true. This person just has to say it because they're so woke that they have to say they're anti-woke.
It's amazing that somebody can sit there and say that CM Punk, even if Roxanne Perez and CM Punk were hooking up, they're both adults.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right.
Now, if Roxanne Perez was 16,
that would be an issue.
It's like, well,
I'm looking at you chasing rants.
Yeah. Well, he was arrested for something different. I was thinking about putting him on here, but I forgot. Anyway. But yes, that is sort of what's been going down for drama. When we come back, Peanut Gallery.
Going down.
Yes. We have news.